Year to all my beautiful beat babes, all you gorgeous women out there. Woo! 2020, y'all. So we're back, and I decided to do a video for you guys, and I did a nice makeup look. I thought that the new year is surrounded by glitter and sparkle, shines and shimmers. I thank you guys so much. Thank you to all my supporters that have subscribed to this channel. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but I really haven't been that consistent with my videos. So now it's 2020. It's a new game. It's a new year. It's a new day. And just keep on watching, guys. Love you, my beepies. Love you guys. So I did the bottom of my brows. I'm not going to do the top yet. When I go in with foundation, then I'll clean up the top. So now I'm going to take my P. Louise base in the color 1. And I'm going to take my P. Louise base. And I'm going to put that base on my eyelids. Just like that. The base on my eye, and now we're going to blend that base out. You want to make sure that when you put this base on, you don't wait too long to blend it out, because it does dry down and then it'll be harder to blend it out. Well, it looks scary. I look scary, y'all, but yeah, just want to blend that base out, boo. And then when you blend it out, you want to let it sit and kind of dry down a little bit before you go in and do anything. So we're gonna just let that sit for a minute. All right, you guys, and while that's drying down, I'm gonna show you the palette that I'll be using today, and I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place, the Dose by Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to be using the Dose by Juvia's Place palette here. I'm going to start with this color first. Pack that in my crease. I'm going to use the Morphe M443 brush. I'm gonna go in with this to blend out the purple. We're gonna go in with this color, this dark brown color, and we're gonna deepen up the crease. Okay, so I deepened it up, and now I'm going to go in with some of the base, and I'm going to cut out my crease. Just like that, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna make sure that I blend out that base on my eyelids. Okay, now that I've blended that base out, I'm gonna go in with the brown color that I used in my crease earlier. I'm gonna go in with that brown color, and I'm going to put that brown color on the edge. Just like that. Going back in with a little bit of the purple and We're gonna blend out that brown. Just want to go back and forth with your colors. Basically, that's just the key to blending, period. If you want to go back in with the colors so everything is blended nicely and seamless. For my lid color, I'm going to use this color here in the middle. It looks white on camera, but it's actually like a pinkish, purplish, metallic look. So what I'm going to do, before I even put it on my eyelids, what I'm going to use, I'm going to spray my brush. Spray my brush. Make sure my brush is wet. And then I'm going to pick up the color, and then we're going to apply that to the eyelids. Ooh, this is pretty. I like it. I'm going to use my NYX matte liquid liner. I'm going to use that to draw my line. Before I pop the lashes on, I'm going to use my Better Than Sex mascara and tame my eyelashes first. Okay guys, and to give this look a pop, I'm gonna do some glitter. And to be honest guys, I should have did this before I put my lashes on, but I just thought of it. And then I'm going to use a cotton swab with some micellar water, and I'm going to just clean up underneath my eyes just to make sure that there's no fallout, any glitter or anything underneath my eyes, so we can begin to do the makeup. So let's clean that up. I moisturized earlier, so now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to prime the skin. It's You. I got this from the drugstore. I have the matte and the hydrating, depending on what type of skin my clients have. I have both. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the matte here on my nose, wherever I get oily, and I'm gonna put some on my forehead. Now for the rest of my face, I'm not gonna use the matte. I'm gonna use the hydrating because I tend to have dry skin sometimes, just depending on the weather. Now it's time for foundation. For foundation today, I'll be using the Fenty Hydrating Foundation in the color 400. And then I'm gonna spray my setting spray on the foundation to blend it out. This will help your foundation to stay all day. So I'm just gonna spray that all over my face. And then I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush. This is a new brush I picked up at the drugstore. And I said, let me test it out and see if I like it. So we're going to use that brush. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start blending out my foundation. And I'm just tapping really softly. Just tapping that into the skin. Don't worry about the under eye. We're gonna go ahead and conceal that. Less product under your eye, less creasing. So we're going in and we're going to blend out this foundation. Okay guys, now that the foundation is done, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna now conceal. And I'm going to highlight. So first I'm gonna go in with my Age Rewind Maybelline concealer. Because I have dark circles, I'm gonna go in with this first as the first layer, and then I'm gonna use another concealer on top. So let's just go in with this one. And I'm going to use my Born This Way concealer in Butterscotch. And I'm going to take that. And I'm going to my chin. Okay, boom, I look crazy. So now that I've applied my concealer, I'm gonna let it dry down just a little bit. You want it to just dry down a little bit. You want to just go in automatically and start, you know, blending it into the skin, because then you won't have as much coverage. And I really want to get some coverage, especially under my eye area. That's where I need the coverage the most. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna blend everything else out in the meantime while I let the concealer under my eyes dry down. To blend out my concealer today, I'm gonna be using the Real Techniques setting brush. Now I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Hydra Perfect setting powder. Even though I already set it with that powder, I'm gonna go in with some of the Maybelline powder in 30 medium deep, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to press that powder into the skin. I was at Sephora and I asked the lady, I said, I want a powder, a Fenty. This is when Fenty just, you know, really came out. And I said to her, I said, I need a face powder, you know, not a loose translucent powder or anything, like a nice face powder. And she gave me a bronzer as a powder. So I guess I can use it as a powder because it's not as dark enough to use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to use this as a face powder. And this one is called Beige and Gel. So I'm gonna use this to set my foundation. I'm gonna go in with a bronzer, and this is the CoverGirl, the Full Spectrum bronzer in Ebony. I love this bronzer, you guys. So I'm gonna use that to bronze, bronze up my skin. I'm gonna try something today, guys. I'm gonna take this purple color that I use from the Juvia's Place Dose palette. I'm gonna take this purple color as a blush. So let's see how it comes out. Ooh, I'm scared. Let's see. Ooh, this thing is pigmented, honey. It's actually really pretty. Boom. And I'm using my Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara. Okay, so now that we got the mascara done, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put the lash duo glue. I'm gonna use the lash duo glue, and I'm going to put that right underneath. And then I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to add that to my waterline. And I'm going to use my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to use that to spray all over my face. Precious Petals. It's a Wet n Wild highlighter. I didn't want like a golden bronzy look today. I kind of wanted more like I think a gold highlighter will not go so well with this look because of the color scheme that I have going on. So I don't think that will look right. Whoa. Yes, baby. How you gonna glow? Now we're gonna do the lips. Now it's time for the lips. I'm gonna use my Black Radiance Brilliant Effect lip gloss, and I'm going to put a little bit of that lip gloss on top of the lipstick. So I'm going to take that gloss and I'm going to add it on there. Now that my makeup is complete, I'm going to fix my hair. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.